Alright, good morning, shadows. We are out getting ready to head out. I just finished getting dressed, booked my hostel for Burgas, so I'm super stoked by that. And today we are planning to go to Ayazamoto Park, which is like a wildlife, like cool hiking park, and it has a zoo. So the plan tentatively right now is to walk the park, kind of just see some of the things that are there, and then check out the zoo. That's pretty much it. Unfortunately, because I have to pack and everything tonight, I'm not going to be able to do the opera here, so I'm going to try to do one in Burgas or Varna, or both, depending. There is like an open-air theater in Varna, I want to say, which sounds pretty cool. So yeah, let's get this day started. Alright guys, made it back to the city park, just chilling for a few seconds. Really trying to extend myself. Usually I wouldn't walk an hour to any place. I would just like taxi it or something like that, but I think it's a pretty nice walk, and I'm just trying to push myself more and more. Like, I think like the theme of this trip is like pushing my limits, pushing my boundaries, pushing me, pushing my preconceived notions, just pushing. And I think that it's good, because if you stop pushing, then you're probably, well, dead. So just sitting here for a few minutes, drinking some water, and then I'm gonna work my way up this. I'm trying to get some light on my face. Honestly, it's kind of a mixed bag for me so far. Beautiful to walk. A little noisy because of all the construction that's going on, so it's not as peaceful as I would like. But also there's not a lot of places to sit. I don't know if you can see, but I'm kind of sitting on the sidewalk. So we're in Podgorica. They had something similar to this. The paths were marked very clearly. The maps were pretty fair. It was very tranquil and quiet, and there was plenty of places to sit down. This one here, I'm sorry for the noise, guys. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can. But this one I feel like loses a little bit because it doesn't have the places to sit down. The paths aren't clearly marked. There's so much construction going on. I'm not sure which paths I can take and can't take. The map itself it's kind of helpful, but not super helpful. So I'm kind of torn, because it is beautiful, and I do think you should come see it. I just think, just be warned, there's not a lot of places to sit. Maybe you'll come after the construction, and so it'll be better. Speaking of construction, here comes a big old bulldozer, so I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Alright guys, it looks like I'm on the right track, and honestly, when I get there, I don't even know if I really want to go to the zoo now. I'm just kind of tired from walking. And I've been to like one of the best zoos in the world, so I don't know if I necessarily want to see this one, but now it's kind of just like I want to make sure I can get to it. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm trying to decide. Honestly, part of it's because I'm getting a little hungry, I think. So yeah, if nothing else, we'll get to see how to get to the zoo. I don't know if I'll go in. I know that's horrible, guys. Honestly, I think I need to be a little bit more adventurous and a little bit for you guys, just because I'm afraid this may not be as interesting as I think it is. So, but yeah, I'm so hungry right now. I don't even know if I'll make it into the zoo. And honestly, I'm not sure I really want to go into the zoo, so we'll see. Alright guys, I just decided to do it. I mean, I walked all this way. It can't be that big of a zoo. And it looks like I might be able to get a little snack, so that might help out. I think part of it's just I'm hungry, and so that always makes me a little hangry, as we say. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out, see what's going on. Got back to the hotel room, had lunch and everything. It gave me, the walk and lunch kind of gave me the time to think about some things, and so I'm actually not gonna put any of the footage in from the zoo. I want to preface this little rant by saying it has nothing to do with like the zoo itself or how they take care of their animals. That's not even it. It's more of a personal thing. I loved the San Diego Zoo, and so I thought, let's go see another zoo. And then when I saw it, I don't know whether it's just my age or how things are changing for me, but I just felt as I walked through, the only word that comes to mind is like dirty. And that may not be completely accurate, but that's kind of how I felt. You know, I took the time, I did go through the whole zoo. A couple times I locked eyes with the animals, and I just, because of my religious beliefs and like the fact I'm really centering my moral compass and codes and just kind of coming into my own, I don't think I'll be going to any zoos that I know of. You know, with the San Diego Zoo, I know that some of their money goes to conservation things, and they have really good veterinary staff, and they take care of their animals very, very well. So if I know there's a zoo that maybe is at that level, I might go, but it's an iffy thing. So that's why you're not going to see any footage from the zoo. It's a personal thing, not anything to do with them. Although the zoo's kind of like, to me, kind of like looks like something that maybe would have been around in the mid 20th century, so like 1950s, 60s, kind of old school zoos. So I don't know. And then, I mean, there was a couple other little things that bugged me, but I don't want to, color your thoughts. So there, like I said, there will be no footage of the zoo in this vlog. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about any of the stuff that I've just talked about. I'm really intrigued to have a conversation with you guys. So with that little PSA rant out of the way, I'm going to break down what I thought of Stara Zagora. So Stara Zagora is a smaller town, not as much to see. There's some museums, there's some beautiful parks, and I think Ayazamoto Park would have been better if it hadn't been so under construction, and would have been better if it was kind of like Podgorica, where the trails were very well marked and there was plenty of places to sit down and relax. But I think because the bulk of it is under construction and they're trying to fix it, I think it would have been a better trip for me if I had come at a different time. Now, with that being said, I don't think you should overlook Stara Zagora. I think if I had been here at a different time, there's a couple things I would have, if I had been here a little longer, I'd done a couple day trips. If I had been here Friday and Saturday at the Brewery Museum, they have like a tour, so I would have definitely done that. For the days that I picked, I just kind of got to see the town a little bit. Don't overlook Stara Zagora. I don't think you need a long time here. 3 or 4 days would probably be enough. 5 if you want to do like a day trip. Yeah, the people are really nice. It's not so touristy, which is a good thing on one hand. On the other hand, it does mean that there's a lot of things that aren't in English or even in the Latin alphabet. Both of the menus I looked at were both in Cyrillic, so I'm learning how to read Cyrillic. That's interesting. But definitely don't overlook it. It's a great middle ground, especially if you're going from Plovdiv to Burgas or Varna or vice versa. So take a chance, take a little time, definitely check out Stara Zagora. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna hop in the shower because I walked a lot and I feel disgusting. So I'm going to hop in the shower. This is where I'm gonna end it. In the comments below, guys, let me know what you guys think of the vlog. If you have any questions, just shoot them out there and I'll see what we can do. And until the next vlog, guys, safe journeys.